Hey guys, and welcome to the patch notes for the 13th of June 2018 patch. So in this patch, there are huge buffs for the Tamer, a number of new small interface changes, a few class changes, and the brand new NPC dating system is here. Also, Lahn finally gets her last set of skills, which are the Rabam skills, the combined skills. So, your favorite NPCs are now available as companions with the introduction of the new dating system. Also, the daily special has been revamped. Higher level players can increase their skill experience. The skill XP bonuses have been added to the daily Blood Frenzy bonus. So, extra 30% for the 60 minutes and 15% for the 120 minute daily experience buffs. Ongoing events are Patrigio's Discreet Discount, Awaken Lahn, the attendance rewards for returning Guild, Loyal, and Valks, and the Valencia Huntathon reward distribution will be made with the future announcement. So the NPC dating system has been added. If you build enough amity with a designated NPC, you can try to win them over and become a couple. A special gift will also be given if you become a couple. So you can express your goodwill to them and give them gifts, which allows you to confess your affection for a designated NPC. You can increase amity by giving gifts of all marketplace registrable items to NPCs that are worth less than 50 million silver. The favorite items of each NPC will be indicated, and when you hand over a favorite item, you can build up even more amity. All items sent as gifts will require the consumption of 5 energy. So if you can get to 1000 amity, you can start to confess. The NPC who receives your confession will send you an in-game answer via your mail after the next week's maintenance. If they accept, you become a couple and earn a special in-game title. However, your amity with them will decrease by 10%. The special title is that NPC's lover and will have a distinct color. If the NPC who received your confession rejects, you earn nothing back and amity will decrease by 5%. So, it's enjoyed by all players, and whether you become a couple or not is calculated based on the ratio how much amity you have with that NPC divided by the total amity of all the adventurers who confess to that NPC the same week. Which means it's probably going to be pretty small for the first couple weeks, as so many people will be confessing. Once you become a couple, this relationship will only last 1 week, so from the maintenance that they accept to the next maintenance. Also, you cannot confess to another NPC while you're in a relationship with an NPC, but other adventurers can continue to confess to the NPC you are in a relationship with. If you continue to hold the highest amity with the NPC you're in a relationship with, you will stay a couple for 1 more week. If your amity with the NPC you're in a relationship with is too low, and another adventurer with higher amity confesses to them, your relationship will come to an end. If they break up with you, you will get a farewell in-game mail. So if you succeed in confession and become a couple with 5 NPCs, you will earn the Philanderer title, and if you do it with 10, you'll get the title Casanova. Here's a list of NPCs you can confess to. Most of them are in Velia and Ulvia, or Velia and Heidel, I think. Most of them are in Velia. So, yeah, it's just a brand new system. Doesn't really do too much for you apart from titles. So that is the NPC dating system. The World Boss time schedule has been updated, so this is the new schedule for NA. And then this is the new schedule for EU. Apart from that, a few new issues have been fixed. The Old Moon Camping Anvil packaged has been added. You can use it by unpacking it and obtaining the Old Moon Camping Anvil. You can make it through processing or the Old Moon Workshop at Turif 2.2. And yeah, these are the materials for it. So one of the biggest changes this week is to the Arsha Server. The Arsha Server now has a 50% extra drop rate on all items when defeating monsters. This means that if you go to the Arsha Server, you will receive 50% more drops. However, Arsha Server is the PvP server, which means you will also most likely be fighting many other players there, coming for both PvP and extra drops, so be wary. Apart from that, the next big changes is mostly to classes. And most classes didn't get too many changes. Lahn got her Rabam skills, but the big one is for Tamer. So they fixed the issue where the forward guard effect would not come out at times when inflicting a hit while you're moving backwards. So for classes that have a backwards moving, so holding the S key, forward guard, they've fixed a small bug with that. Most classes have a few small changes, mostly bug changes. The Tamer, however, has pretty big changes. So the skill Hailing Howling has been improved. Skill cooldown has been reduced. When using the skill without aiming at a target, Hailing will perform the attack on its spot. The effect applied upon a good hit has been changed from knockback to a stiffness effect, and the speed of the skill has been made slightly faster. Super Armor has been added to Absorb Hailing skill. You can now use the Absorb effect on 4 allies instead of 3 when using Absorb Hailing 5 or 6. The following improvements have made the skills and attack commands of Hailing. So, for command attack, if Hailing and the attack aimed target is more than 5 meters away, using the command attack would command Hailing to run up to and explode near the target, inflicting damage to the target and surroundings. The speed of this run-up has been increased by 1.5 times. Attack damage has been increased by 1.5 times, and knockback will no longer be applied for Hailing that has performed command attack. Command follow will, regardless of the distance, have Hailing teleport next to the Tamer. And Hailing Berserk, the Berserk mode ends after a minute. Hailing will no longer disappear, and Berserk mode will be released without a change in its motion. Also, target range to aim at the target for Hailing has been increased by 25%. Attack range of the spin hit and the last of the skill Vermilion Bird attack have been expanded. The attack range of the White Tiger attack has been expanded. Damage of the first 2 hits of the skill Garuda has been increased. Attack range of the skill Flow Soaring Strike has been increased. DR effect has been added to the climbing motion of the skill Cloud Stomping. It is now possible to perform a hit motion using the F key during the skill Cloud Stomping. After performing the hit motion for the skill Cloud Stomping, holding the F key will now activate Moonlight Strike. The following skills have been improved so that upon use, the combo attack of the Hailing upon the target would be made smoother. Beast Rampage, All-Round Spinner, Legendary Beast Dance, Whiplash, Surging Tide, Lightning of Earth, and Void Lightning. And the attack range would face the front now for the skill Flow Intimidation. So there's a lot of buffs here. Tamers can test it out and tell us just how huge the buffs are, but there's a lot of stuff that sounds really good, so Tamers should hopefully be a much better class thanks to these buffs. Valkyrie stamina consumption for promptness has been decreased from 200 to 100, so hopefully that helps their issues a little bit. And the Lahn's enhanced skills have been added. So the 4 enhanced skills are Eye of the Phoenix plus Blade of Blood and Furious Chase, which give the skills Eyes of Blood and Phoenix Chase, respectively, as well as Cymbidium plus Morning Dew, which gives you White Heron, or Cymbidium, I'm not sure if it's Kim or Cymbidium, Cymbidium plus Fragrant Stigma, which gives Cymbidium Trail. So, all 4 of them are not bad. Obviously, you can only choose 2, 1 of each for the combination of Eye of the Phoenix or Cymbidium. So Lahn's will definitely be testing this out and finding out what is good. Apart from that, there are not too many other changes this week that are actually noticeable. The big ones are definitely the changes to Tamer, the smaller changes to Forward Guard, the Arsha server changes, and of course the NPC Dating System, as well as Lahn's brand new Rabam skills. But unless you're a Tamer or a Lahn player, this patch does not bring much in the way of interesting new content unless you're a role player that really likes the NPC dating system, or you're a PvPer that really just wants to PvP people, trying to take advantage of the 50% drop rate in the Arsha server. Anyways guys, those are the patch notes for the 13th of June 2018 patch. Hope those patches the notes were helpful for you. Subscribe if you liked it, and have a good one.